Mame ama Benuado to say ye nimno na ono na ye or a former member of parliament and I so council of state and so or several or so I went to a buying a hold one for ye sounds to him fan on say nanu ya a year Mugabe Mase inside politics. So that was the last time I were XYZ Broadcasting Limited ye huno or bed media the so better and again Nenra Mampanyin Nanado Danko Kufuado Wabra war train sema wonim fa no no wo kire mu kire se na wonim pa se wo ye nadamfo pa we eye ebra wo ba eye power 97.9 dwumadi a ye ne no eye a etwatfo wabra ye hu no se oka atiasefo ho former national women's organizer Emma NDC amanyoku no Mame Ama Benuado Ghana fo nyina se the ye abusuafo nyina dem refadue due ni amane hunu obana tena se wo Tonton Sansan dwumadie so ebra so se yebekọ yenkomo twetwe nim na menimpa se ankaba me ama Benuado wo ha kasa nkomo wonya ankono nso bedi bi firi se yekọ so wo Gini no eye ade a obetimi di atoto amama hodo bebre a ewo abibi mamu ha titiri won ye ba ya na asa ne nam so ntia asrafo ekotu aban ora Richard Kumado security expert na fe so abaso sabote so security analyst o nyina wa say ya ye no mo ba betwetwe nkomo mpedifo memmachi mo akwaba na ba bia ye nkomo no begina pa ECOWAS penindie esu a ewo so mo dan na di wa bra ensema hodo say ekokokoso ewo Gini nanu ye omo ye nhyiamu ewo nkran ha nanu ya so ye hu se mampanyin na nado danko Akufo-Addo ye ECOWAS chairman enso call Gini ya Gini mpedifo kan ye enkomo mo ebetimi amyenya ahotoso bi se ECOWAS betima dan penidie bi adi o sa abre yi mo amesha se vru ho owura Richard Kumado ho na yenhwe se de osidi asem na chi ni ECOWAS ne chefa ewo eye ne yekoso wo Gini mu ede pa na wuhunu se bibi papa bi betime free maba so far
mina me say two things ba issues to say ne discuss wo Gini no ECOWAS anye proactive kakra until my ade ne see take you by surprise. But going forward, no, one year dialogue, and number 2 year diplomacy. And it's a bad dialogue, need diplomacy, say, returning country into democracy. And the Nipakuno lead delegation into the discussions. Now,
okay, you heard the ECOWAS chairman, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, why, say, we lead delegation, and more call your friends say Gini. Now, face woman, share more year what and cry. Omo eye o madwen se omo ma Gini eye asrafo bosumi nsia se omo ntutu omo no ma ye se de be o mbedane aban no e de ama eye civilian government sa ekwan a omo fa aso ene ensem bi omo ka se owura Alpha Conde mampani Alpha Conde omo jan ma ECOWAS for no ene muaye omo nsa kan e bra omo call Gini no e de pa na kire
omo ndi capacity and ECOWAS no and number 2 it's say communication in effective communication idea among many things are communication here no one of them say you pass on the message number 2 so be sure say communicative enforcement beba and two guys because it's all communicative no and a platform no mo use here no and the appropriate platform here
okay platform at the end of patch extraordinary summit no year wahana
exactly say omo kasa ye no any the tone of message now omo di pie abontino and to kai say as a result of say who makers no respond ye no omo call ho no omo anya na easy and ti omo wie ya na omo so ma statement say ya tie na mo ka no but yem fa nya adwuma
but yem fa na bas what does it then mean for ECOWAS? Does it mean say it's a quinesi amomo ana
Kwame, I think
because out here military leader now say ye de ye ho ye Guinea for nya Guinea for no pen on ye.
No, of course, it's a sovereign nation. And now Mrs. say edi kind no. Nanka ECOWAS mpanyifo e de tabo beto mpanyifo we so a. Na wo se nkom no mo edi enyankita hodi. Unim say wo mo de tabo no kra bae ansana omampinyi nanado oni watara ekoho na sabi wo de tabo ato me so dada na wo san ba bi hia me a nhemu ben and yembisa ECOWAS penfo so say do we recognize the Guinean junta so we recognize wo mu a wo ye den koho ekoji former protocol ayedima president bibia na protocol red carpet na quarter guard na wo inspect bibia protocol nkanka fa konde no wo ho ena na akufado ko kosra no a that protocol was followed omudi so pepepe it na say we be condemn o montem because one of the key elements of conflict resolution in air engagement and one of the most effective way is say don't blame anybody, don't name call, because all decide any bape na obi esi gina say kete say na mempene. But in this case omo here so here ECOWAS from omo say bibia so na mo sha say mo si mo freeze omo asset eboa omo ntu kwan omo so omo kro mo ni bi na in any case baby kwa me in any case omo tu kwa Nigeria na Guinea omo tu kwa Nigeria na Ivory Coast na Togo omo eden this I say what is the relationship between the military junta and France? I want to also mo hwe asem no because ye na enim say French countries ni na in Africa no omusika no mujapade ni bi France na ho into wuti Ghana na wo de tabo to omo so a enkusi bibia na emum no na wo so omo ye a wo ma pro omo mampamirika asai no eno I was say immediately no afaminu na ECOWAS junta ni omo ina no omo ntenase omo mpe credible mediator enye mediator ECOWAS na be shekete say we nko because wo hwe ECOWAS abregina ECOWAS chair and I think so President Alassane Ouattara omonya credible mediators unimi nte enye adwuma abra afakonde o manipulate constitution nya atetem no yes we ni in no mampanyina na ado okoho kese wakofo aso okay Alassane Ouattara nso Alassane Ouattara ono nso manipulate ni constitution nya atetem into uhwe scenario na o mo hwe omudi om se na sebe mu na mba bi tu yemfo se yenye bi within the West African continent na and ye open up to AU nyenya obi asabi all 72 terms and our first term oh ye credible okwa mbo so would democracy no gidi and be wan oh say we share within who expanding the further I'm sure say even recently Tunisia obenye bi you understand Algeria obenye bi but oba yahanom a just be call former president bi ebi o ma serve da o me free so bi to say good luck Jonathan already know is engaged in Mali because democracy ya to abatia no osifom nti okasa ometi oba hanom nso a obi to say former president John Dramani Mahama ya to abatia no ogitu mu osifom nti obi sa no okokasa mo so wo de democracy ne otiase nti uka yebeti but the critical element no say yimbi say won say mo Mali 22 months what informed the decision na mo Guinea 6 months hono na me pese ye ade we na wabra ye discuss asem no ade ba ko so me pese me twema adwen siso ne said ye temamufo no esi hu asrafo ekwan yo mo fa so de betu aban in fact brad his excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ne nuanom a omo ye West African leaders call ho no ye hunu se brad ye temamufo no mabunu no titiri omo ne nsentwefo kasa na ase omo kasa wo omo boso na bufuo so se adentina eye mampanyi Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ne dom ebetwintwan eye asrafo na nemo ye was a video no ha me pese ye yi kakra bi na ye de kire mo se de na bufuo asia ba ebi bu kra susu se wo se de no musi kasa na se omo pese omo twetwe ana omo huru eye West African leaders no mo ba eye Guinea se omo ba be solve issues no wo de yenhwe ade o sisi e.
Nous clamons la liberté du peuple de Guinée dans son interminable une transition collective, les acteurs d'une tradition réussie à peser notre message est un message à rappel à la souveraineté nationale, à notre dignité recouvrée.
Where they are not quite some version of fix the country, but or Richard Kumado, maybe also no. I mean, coup d'etat where Asrafwa or Matam two and yet to a buying. How is it possible, say, Timmu for no support to Obona, a dear beer, and as a quabia ye car to a bit to a bois. Na enya Asrafwa nebe du almost never yet Timmu for an civilians be du almost no. Omo egas omo mpene emasadia den koso. How?
Nyama me no say politicians feel say omo amoye adwuma or military ni police no omo nim nyansa anase omo ni degrees bia omo akọ school. Anti politicians kwan omo call school. But say yeah IGP so kita doctorate degree.
Yeah.
Kofi Boachimu so omo lawyers ni Tabri mo omo lawyers from all levels. Omako schools be brave. And one of the mistakes that politicians say coup d'etat ya debia ya using it for checks and balances. It's about governance. And number 3, who create an enabling environment na coup d'etat besi.
Oh really?
And can say who pay coup d'etat. Who pay coup d'etat there don't create the enabling environment.
An enabling environment to
bad governance.
Okay.
Who samini apa ya bad governance. Bad corruption, greed, tribalism, nepotism, fraud, arrogance. And see, I'm for bread youth now home, you know, almost bread, almost say, the affluence of national leadership and in a share bofu. And to whom say, cool ni buy, no. You saw the women and the boy, they were kissing the commandos. They approve as a mukra match too much. Exactly. Much too much. Na mumu ya so just.
Abranka coup d'etat no so de ke West Africa had other African countries no. Ke ya dwen nyina ne say ye mpebio.
No, so say aha West Africa ha no ECOWAS region coup tati wa pa.
But the druba bi na say to atwa bi sa.
No, there were reasons. Who check your history now, West Africa in particular. Coup tati wa ha pa.
E de na ma etutwaye.
Rollins na yeah. For a very long time no or take a stable position say for 20 years let me run the state until kai say ni small boys no Thomas Sankara anya ni easy other places omudi you know some way and te ba ni sa no na ma for take steady say no ye nya cool no the way ye no other time ukai cool na free kofa Mugabe free power na different Mali de no muye no twice try different. We no muye no Guinea different. Na Guinea de no cry no nobody died. But all democracy who election. Techima sa nipa 9 wo ye. Odododio and all those places. And it is also one per coup d'etat who democracy in cry no you are killing people. Extrajudicial killing. You never investigated anything. And now my for feel say okay cool ye different. And ya study geopolitics no na ya timi bisa say and to for bit say Paul Kagame or ya dictator na say or ya democrat for bit say Chinese for o ma bobu say ama for bebre or we are saying na including the Europeans and Americans no or the other places no what are the different kinds of democracy every jurisdiction bia one near eboamu. And he say West Africa you can say you peku dia and the time I do say you check your governance systems in
yeah but regardless of supporter timemufo edema eye soja ban no kai say ECOWAS sanction no eno so wonsunsuanso ena nia wonni ECOWAS school nim so eno so won nsunsuanso nia ye tete kura po sa asrafo no say ye be ye yankasa ye sika foforo no eno so wonsunsuanso foforo emfa ho kire ma Emma eye kroni mu nya den emyensa nkwa za ntwakanko ebesi ba bia ye chance free ye no
na say ECOWAS eco ne kra na omodi say omodi ba no say anya adwuma no say Ghana ye wo Ghana card ne ye ECOWAS card na ye bisa say within the ECOWAS region ne kra trade your problem movement your problem language your problem o ma anya ho hwi enti ye formality na o hwa ECOWAS ababa danity say PR platform
oh Samo
exactly led by old men who are leading Africa into the grave.
Oh,
and in no and they have no credibility.
It's also true on Monday Magini no any Zazobia. Say you are free one kind of home.
ECOWAS okay ECOWAS
free and one young farm out.
There no more. And now okay ECOWAS wa obenyade. Sanction ben. Na Taliban cry and one sanction. After 20 years Americans in Johnny.
Na Guinea betima koso without the support of ECOWAS.
No, definitely.
Any other sanctions a betima samba from other places.
It's like you are sanctioning Togo. Don't even go to Guinea, Togo. Togo, about 70% of your goods and services come from Togo, Freeport. Now, Togo has an alliance with France. And geopolitics, any international relations, here say Africa presidents, say you follow president before say you best swell in. You need to be taught some of these things. But also, one of the major issues are within the ECOWAS region, as a many parts of here. Who call the central part of Africa, Kenya side, almost more issues, but they are a bit different. Who call Botswana side or the southern part, almost more issues, but a little bit different. But West Africa, there we are noted for coup d'etat. And here say security risks assessment. Professional. What still I'm gaining. I said I'm for the and a special say exactly.
Now we are one in a free.
Nasikano so person Naska 100 ben now here. And their own say Uko East in Africa.
No, only wine the Bediga.
Nasa
West Africa.
Nasa cryptocurrency grabber. And you saw the dynamics. So see a SWIFT, some more bank that. International SWIFT in Ukraine. Russia and the Chinese and some other people are doing transactions around it. The dollar now the commodity I'm for now a creative problem with local currency in Ukraine. I'm for 5 years say yet me then trading around this dollar about the year albatross on our neck. And there are various dynamics and creativity and geopolitical all manner of things are happening within the political space.
Okay, my father was asking me, me nim se who says so bit my badia. Oh, and I'm more astra for a person mutwe, ECOWAS, a so train, or they are to Guinea for free.
And before I'm crown say, diamond boxes, more year factories no Guinea, and don't export any money. And you could see, say, they are on the right path.
Okay. Now, when you say countries have been developing, at a point in their history, no, now craniama. Into no so kwa unyi mua, wa kunyama wudeng. Into study Singapore, even the Chinese Revolution, study how it happened.
Yeah.
For a very long time, no crab bia, no start your mom cars and young because over drain. You muni say meet me a crack, and you be if be before undrain. ECOWAS, I can answer no, sabe. ECOWAS abedane an association of pensioners. And I know you say personal interest no protected. In case we in case you see West Africa.
Personal interest again.
Personal interest and say you must see was a more share or mine, na mo crack or mine na mo ina mo down. You mo sorry mo opposition na mo be kasa de the study all these leaders. Alasa watara mwa be na wiase yamfa mo no. Ye na ye boa no ne ye pamu gbagbo. E se gbagbo nye. Obaya obenya otu tamewie also vice na ebe cause prime minister na ebe ko kwan bi so be sibasa be freem a wo se be me bi eni Ivory Coast ntiji sa wo manipulate constitution nde what so e dan na African ECOWAS o maka fa ho e den o maka fa ho konde opposition what no opposition akasa at the point kwampo ye sentence to death in absentia na woni wo say ye mini wankasa ye way in age when opportunity 2010 ebe your mampini akọ 15 2020 maybe o se there be many kum e den na ECOWAS eka ho into this association of pensioners your friend ECOWAS no they are protecting their interests into who to me subsidy now who manipulate your constitution we now tena so ani na ya to santen de mo wa ya de wo ye ni sen kyerem na wo ye no na me so mi nkoye bi sa na ekoso abra no mo manipulate constitution no na ka mo sori waka ye ma won yesa because as part of ECOWAS protocol and good governance ne won ka won yes say even 6 months to election untumi make any significant change to electoral reforms na there then easy almost sa constitution emu na electoral reform Ghana abrebe ne ye new voters register
ye ko to aba no
just about 4 months to election
yeah
nti It is just an association of pensioners and American. And your association,
it is almost taking decision. We say, yeah, or maybe based on instability. We said, yeah, also Guinea na, and by Tiana.
And Yansu, so be a by Tia. I think Mamma Dina apart from Quebec, you with the Jim. But where they are so much, because young Casa Sabi and Doya, but then Mbuntiao, because you in. Abakwasemi okay ye military leaders or maba omo yo mo normal to say oh ye bama ye amanfo nyina ye normal e bebo amanfo bo sa dania koye bibia dania ko bi onu so ebetu no sa ansa na obehu so ebenya nsunsuan so ana enya nsunsuan so no me say ye hint na me de bae beside their relationship with France what are some now na West Africa mu na muka musika bu ma mu musika in France omo relationship with France exactly say what does say ku na ekoso no France omo fa so ana omo mfa so so omo mfa so a na utumi na omo collaborate ye na bi a obeka so omo be kire wo mo e de na be mo adwen ana say de na wahunu a e be mo adwen say France e fa so oh say ye the intelligence the piki bibri e de na apeke say obi enim history de obi enim say abranche nkwampo no ye ni soldier no started the France mu and also go friend by say ombra ho unim the kind of relationship ni intelligence na ogada e dey ma be bi ofi bai because we naive say onu so ofi we okru ni tin sabe we tribal big got in intino ombe special force commander unit awate so mo bo ho ban so you don't know the relationship person there and then what say France aka fa ho in conflict management ni be from shadow actors no untan hu omo ne wan. It is a proper investigation now. You have to identify the shadow actors. The secondary actors are also be as other neighboring countries. The primary actors are and the military leader, any party also any the shadow actors are. In fact, so ECO has been proactive enough. Even the opposition no more Guinea Crampon, they support the coup. Yeah. It is stakeholder engagement be now also. As a major foundation, I will be to the assessment. Also, we say, or my no say, Beku Yenima, Yeku Yenim saying. Into some person, or mine, Konim, and then yes, be a relationship with France is critical. Relationship with the other political parties are critical. Civil society organization are critical. So when we say now, better na Accra, and virtual summit. Now the we no ke kawo na ke cancer ma o kan enkudu bebia enkusiaga because we say the association of pensioners ECOWAS amu interest na music no mutumi mbo o man no Richard and Abbas ade bi AC war within the African continent and last time Mo Ibrahim amunyina munim no we pani bia wo taibo ebibim mu hase mpani for abaso wo said o mama mu sitie last time na wone amama hodo mebunu no ne mpanifo no edi nkomo no wodan adwenkyere bi adi na sa adwenkyere na wodan na di no eya kame akoye se eyade bi ekoso across wo de mamifa West Africa kwa se ase amanfo abre se mpanifo bi o manyini aduru mfie bi so mfie bi so mo no na ye mampanyi it appears that there's a certain fatigue for old men who are running the affairs of various countries. Is that really the case? Me pesi etie Mo Ibrahim. Na ye this asem we edi nkomo kakra. I was a Mo Ibrahim video no nyanya ready say ready okay anyway.
Half of our people here are below 20 years old. Yes? Look at the average age of our presidents. It's about 63, 64 years old. We're the only continent in the world where we had presidents at 90 years old starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? We've seen people in wheelchairs, you know, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. This is a joke. Yes, you are right to laugh because the whole world is laughing at us. Yeah, I always say, I mean, you look around you. You look, United States, an economy of $15-16 trillion. We, all of Africa, are less than $1 trillion. This is a $15-16 trillion economy, right? The most important country in the world, like it or not. Obama, who's happy to be half African anyway, become president when he's 46, 47 years old. He's president. If Obama was in Kenya, what he will be doing now? He will be driving a bus maybe. Yeah? You look, really, and he's not the youngest president. Clinton was younger than him. Clinton became president at 46 years old. Kennedy was 40 years old, 40 odd subsidy years old when he became president. Why these big countries, much bigger than us, entrust their economies, their nuclear weapons, their oil resources to people who are in their 40s? And we only pick up people at 90 years old to lead us.
For Mo Ibrahim no ono na eda Mo Ibrahim Foundation anona Richard Beba hono on point here we raise here no. Is it true say timemufo ana say amanfo within the West Africa or the entire African continent ro sa fatigue ne yabre I say yabre sem penifo na ye mpanimfo e wo ye memo na twika se be se woni panin so adue ade nti de wo se basa
enye na yabre omu na mo abre
omu na abre
exactly. Because we study risks some my bank time meaning financial risks and security risks. Risk levels no age wise no etanya to wo so. Enti na mo need control over their governments no. Enti at that age no you're supposed to be at home and be playing with your grandchildren. But
what link is same way to the stability of the West African sub-region? Na die nie ba be hu in the coming days, months, years.
Kusini can say there will be 2 more coup d'etat before the end. And na me kan ye, ono kan ye, minim assessment or yeah. But we share a country like most of these West African countries, with Nigeria being the headmaster, or the biggest economy in West Africa. You can see, it's a joke.
My member has said, so we share ensas yeche no mo ye na. Mebunu no dodo na e kasa, no mo down mabufu edi. I will say, Papa Penny we na tell so. Wagana has say no so. Sakasa no so koso ha. On
say ensas no, omo ya lucky say military for bam them. Because military nearby na the young ones who say, okay, so these are our people. And they relax. Otherwise, it could have created a problem for the Nigerians. Let's not joke about it. Old age is a major problem in Africa. They are leading Africa into the grave. Into the earlier we change our constitution and take these old men out of the scene. They have nothing. They see, absolutely, they have nothing. And only me, to say, Abusan Penya on issue, Abusanu. And as a result of say, Omunamuya presidents now, we muya young ones around them. That's why they allow them to steal. No, Penya na ye one. Penya wa responsibility. And yes, Penya will take it front row. Whilst there are young ones around. Nature say, oh yeah, Penya Bonnie. One train you be we are greedy. Unim nyansan, Sebio. And I say, unim the we are yabo amamre. Unim sa nyamana, unyenu. That is why in some countries, over 13 years, are now starting to call board meetings. Because one day, ubeja chairman, now upe say oja chairman or nimshi. That is what we do in Africa. Exactly.
He said you are 5 for you.
Exactly. And it's a major problem. Old age is one of the major problems in Africa. It affects BBR. We share the ages of many of the people we have. Not even in Ghana alone, but across West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. Take Ghana, Nigeria. We are first cousins.
Is that the reason for GDA or the ECOWAS bit by Yawana?
No, as for ECOWAS as a standard oversight body, need more issues. One of them, proactive. And our monitoring systems, no juma. And our number 3, need minia abasi kayen. A more political survivor, any continuity. Otherwise, on say in fraud, no. Ya wadebia ya friend of rationalization. Kwami ya nyanishui. Enti amasu be ya nyanishui. Exactly. Enti so mu ya proactive dia anka watara ya ni dia na ka no masanshino. Yeah. Omu sanshin watara be ya deterrence to other people. Exactly. Na se bad fraud prevention ya wadebia ya friend the tone at the top. Papa penyu no ana se ebusa penyu no. So anya ni nyama ye no ye wagadria. Yeah, I'm for the name of funny, but so omo anye ni sa nsa mafa hu say oh na we kra anye misu mi ye ya ebeboa na can you imagine say watara ko male ni bi na Mali boys ni be hu Rollins enti omo call ya na omo so ma adwen say ye pe traditional leaders are on be leading country no nobody ma one of their guys are civilian me sure say Guinea guys no be the same thing because some models of operandi in here almost the same thing. Enti now sure commando no yeah cool no. He's gathering all the political leaders, the pastors, the religious people. He's just looking at who will be the good person now. Yeah, their man.
But said you will see corner non swear. Wabra walk casafa question and medical beside no. Said ye mama the AC corner said what in the niache Supreme Court judges then the home crowd the banner. And yet dear ye who be paying. Yam pesi ebesa akọ say witch hunting say o mabanti ene and conform isusu medibo ne say wo mbe gina court dem am ebu o masem o so mu nyina o ene me amede madwen mu de wo mu no ene egina so ebu o maten ya no bi de ehuri
sentina preventive friend saying procedures I was say we na eboa ma indu some pempos no ihia but ye nye na mum sa
it's why a bit my utilize preventive
diplomacy ni sa preventive diplomacy no ECOWAS na omo so monye
it is ECOWAS ni wa say ye be dey
say ECOWAS ni wa ECOWAS no de no kwa nyame nim say omo hwe na omo tenase na omo review ni ama na omo sakra ni amem na sikanso e wo so omo so bibia e diska na eye I think say omo funding proportion ni sa ni ama no krampo enko enimi nto mutumi attract a lot of competent and high level personnel sa omo betumi aboa I pick some of this early warning signs now. Everybody will my normal report.
The more Ibrahim Kaino and also affected.
Oh yes, when you say penny for the year, if I need a man penny for. The moment a brimo musunu ban or mad than a dinintino. I say and cut your bonnet back on. I say Nina. It immediately say possibilities a bit me penny be I be all 90 years and so no. Obey me the pepe ya yeguma. Ne mumuno. One my young woman cacrano, one my nya. Arish in Cranshim be a woman marking. To be a cocraca cra and I say, or Bruce 17 or by no BS and yet the Asimis be a Nubiana Babayana. Into the essence of much I say be at one more and what. I saw Brand Tables to go, then no foreigners, but no inti penny Mantini now. Sabi Akoya Subi abet na Sabio be before me. Ah, Pessimum Kumia, any to me dear and dead. And Joe Biden saw over 80 years. So American president. Into relative no to me ka say oye penny an eye na oya kakro na eye. Na emum esu ne ban na ewo ni penny mu a e ma ne ti ase say ye practice democracy. Ye pese oman no etumpo no. Eno e na o say ye hwe. Ye bitumi no e hye nipa ne nsa.
Ah wan e bitu abo am ya hwe.
On say checks and balances. Joe Biden ultimately can say odi 8 years ni wi a
Exactly.
Exactly. Who democracy by who need the checks and balances would be now your whatever was security 3 we call it the security triangle. The justice system, governance and security. So justice for now what is our constitution omo for aso na omo endorse.
That's right.
It is a issue by young going.
Exactly.
So but say what say ono so nya akwenya se ono nso beba be kire ne ntia e ba
so mama
akwenya Supreme Court you and God you are the same. God is the only supreme. And before say you sit in judgment there should not be bad judgment, there should not be indiscretion, and there should not be bias. And say why can Supreme Court judges in Becca and Seminia are there we are no will not sign it into law. But some
and you see some of these leaders, power, no? Some of these leaders use what we call majority dictatorship. Say, in Crawford Dawson, the National Assembly, who's a French for the National Assembly, Yansel from the Parliament into no reform in line. Yansesano, Yansesano. A majority dictatorship. Into some of these pretenders.
Majority dictatorship, so a member democracy.
A bad lexicon. A lexicon, actually say, some of the lexicons now what democracy more, young person you be born in
good.
Is that say?
But I idea, and normal ben and cause who memoir, yen for dom, entry for Ghana for drinks.
Exactly, because you need boafo. You say guinea for no oil, no money boafo on mamadi. That is the difference. In Jabia, Oko maybe almost 1 year, I don't know, beer, baby beer. owo kukudu be sori abo omo a wo betwa fa so nti majority no dictatorship na meka wasem wo mo betwa fa mo so de bia enso ya ka majority enye se omani na no me majority o na emom no in parliament and national assembly say se wo no wo edom dudu de edi omo chini ntino ibia nti na parliament be rise 7th anopa na no ba hyehyehye ni apase because wo no do so nti until say check and balances aminu kan wasem no ye ma ye yiwa ye yiwu
yo
debi aye debi no saa niama we ekoso wa African continent especially West Africa ku ye the papa we hwe Arab Spring na wo mu de na enye ku eye timefo na sorry ye demonstration na wa resign na call baby the West Africa de ku ye the papa is an say man for so atena say hu say politicians no mo ba esu no mo de ba no say be aye say abu odwan nso na sebo woma bi ehye na taa so obetena so wi a na sebo woma no we yie pie
okay
until say ye behwe na ECOWAS in particular the pensioners association na oma form no begu mu no ma credible institution na boa na obi kodi bone wo behwe na matwe na so ansana ye besiesie a yanko yenim
very well. Richard, the chat for 1 minute na your fan sorry so.
Africa hiamwa yenwa no mo ogini omo to omo bu no go through the process. Na mo abu a ye de be ma omo a be boa ma no ye fa ma omo. But ye pese this old man leading Africa into the grave no be ko Guinea hobby himself come on margin because omo kra no omo krom ho no omo anya ho.
No man kwa ho na enko.
Now, so starting from Chrome. Okay, say some time ago. Now you can't say do fiasem. Okay. Now, other na you could do be fiasem. Yeah, fiasem. Teaching us out killings. No, South. Say South. Cromoni parliamentarian representative. Yeah, kind of one.
Alright, Richard. Come on, better I say. Yes, 1 minute.
1 minute. Me beka Ghana say.
Briefly.
Nyame ACC wo MMDC appointment. Or say ma ni kon. Early warning signal. Na nebesi abra assemblymen beto aba no ebe ye worse than this. One hwe ya assembly members bi won ma ebe kidnap wo mo. People will be prevented.
Where national TV we dey no what ya wo also one hwa what dey
takwa wo nkwai takwa. Abra ye to DC bi so aba. Yam prevent assembly members mo nwura assembly hall no. And I'm telling Adan eden na esi ye. Yan hwe obi mo be gina bonti kita ni constitution isu ti sa akwala. Say leadership who say you appointee obia yanhwe ye betumi ebudozu ye way through the assembly process who say we on to my ya yemfa ni nsie ye to abani wi a ne yemfa ne mbra nti yanhwe ni ya ne start bobo baba no because na me gidi say nyama na nke wo report ni mo no
ye bre na nya so
nyama na nke report na nke wo say security document private document ye mo ye de betu dwa itu dia betu dwa wi obi ewu wo ko so wa ko say di no
very well be do ase abaso sabote na san ko bon ye sure say wa bra ye ko ye no ye betimi e abaso sabote security analyst na fe so Richard Kumadon so security expert as me ya te say obeko ba bi enche bia e ho sunsu aso ye de bebre mo one of these days but ya we da mu nyina ba say munya bre na mutimi hwe Tonton Sansan dwumadie e wo Tvxyz Bidin the Prince Kwame Menka menemi aba amapo ma checheku ene ye de dwumadie no ebre mo kira nyame ya adoma e be say hia e wo Tonton Sansan